Hi, I'm Navita Arora Khanna, and today we're gonna look at some very common words like vegetarian and non-vegetarian. Even if you're not a foodie, epicure or gourmet, this is for you. Quite often we hear people saying, I'm a vegetarian but I eat eggs, or I'm a non-vegetarian but I eat only fish and not any other meat. Rather than describing in detail what you exclude from or include in your diet, you need to know the specific word to describe your eating habit. So let's look at these simple words. First word is of course vegetarian. A vegetarian is a person who consumes all kinds of plant foods along with milk and dairy but avoids meat and animal derived food and byproducts. Whereas a non-vegetarian is a person who includes plant foods as well as byproducts derived from animals like meat, poultry and fish. These two words were very simple. Now comes flexitarian. If you are a person who is usually vegetarian but occasionally a non-vegetarian, then you should say I am a flexitarian. If you are a Hindu vegetarian or a lacto-vegetarian, then your diet includes dairy products but not poultry products. So if you don't consume eggs and you're a vegetarian, then you should say I am a lacto-vegetarian. There can be a vice versa situation too. There are people who do not include dairy products in their diet but eat poultry products. They are known as ovo-vegetarians. Now, if you're a vegetarian but you eat poultry stuff and fish, that is, you consume white meat usually, then you are a polo-pescetarian. By the way, what is the difference between white meat and red meat? Red meat or dark meat is red when raw and dark in color when cooked, whereas white meat is pale in color before and after cooking. Vegetarians or ovo-lacto-vegetarians are people who include dairy and poultry products in their diet. Now, there are people who are vegetarians and they exclude flesh and byproducts of animals such as milk, honey and eggs. These people will be called vegans. There is one more term related to vegan and it is raw vegan. Raw vegan is a person who eats only fresh and uncooked fruits, nuts, seeds and vegetables. There are people who are on a macrobiotic diet. This means they will consume only whole grains and beans. Likewise, there are people who eat only fruits, nuts, seeds and other plant matter that can be gathered without harming the plant. They are known as fruitarians. Similarly, if a person exclusively or predominantly eats meat, then he or she will be called a meatitarian. So if I eat a lot of meat, sometimes even for every meal, then I would be called a meatitarian. Next term is quite scary, cannibal. Yes, cannibals are people or animals who feed on the flesh of their own species. So if a man eats a man, he will be called a cannibal. So next time you know what you have to say to describe your eating habit. You're not just a vegetarian or a non-vegetarian. Hope you enjoyed this video.